Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Saturdays with Steph. I'm here with my good friend Russ of Quilt Meets World. Hi, Russ.
Hey, Steph. Hi, everybody.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course, anytime. So, Russ and I have both subscribed to the new Fort Worth Fabric Studio subscription box, and I know I love it so far. Pretty sure Russ does too.
It's awesome. I,
Yeah,
I'm I can't wait for the next month, and we just got this month's.
yes. I'm pretty sure it's my new favorite subscription box. It's good. So if you haven't been able to get one, keep trying because it's really, really awesome. They've got a notify me button over there at Fort Worth Fabric Studio. If you don't know what we're talking about, Russ has got a video opening the box. I've got a video opening the box. But this month we got this table runner in our box called Harvest. And here's what it looks like. I put the link up at the top of the chat, so it's pinned up there. This is a Villa Rosa design, so you can go over there and download it and use fabric from your stash. The nice thing about their designs is they're really inexpensive. I think they're what, like $2 or something? Something like that.
It's probably something like that.
Yeah, they're really inexpensive. So if you have fabrics from your stash and you want to make this, you can go download that pattern and just grab some fabrics. When we both got this, I don't know about Russ, but I knew that I wanted to make it for Thanksgiving because the fabric is so pretty. We're both drooling over one of the fabrics, which we'll show you here in a minute, the one with the pumpkins with the gold. And I knew that we could put it together before Thanksgiving because it's such an easy sew. I don't know, like I am the slowest cutter in the world, I feel like, because I'm OCD. And it took me literally, I think, 10 minutes to cut this out.
Yeah, it was very quick to cut.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll show you some of the fabrics really quick. Here's the pumpkin that we cut into squares. And then this is the accent, one of the accent fabrics. It's got acorns. It's really cute. And then here's another acorn fabric that came with it. And then this is the one that I was drooling over. The pumpkin. Oh, and you use that as your main. Okay.
Yep, I ended up using it for my
Nice.
main. I wanted to
And
highlight the gorgeous pumpkins.
yes, it's gold and shiny, and it says grateful on it, which is one of the things that I liked the most about it. And I actually already went on to Fort Worth Fabric Studios website and ordered more of this for my backing for this table runner because I liked it that much. So that's one of the things that we got in our box, along with many other amazing things. We got a book, like a whole book. I was shocked by that. Were you shocked by that?
Yeah, it was very surprising, and I was going to show the book, but it's not. Or is this the book?
Oh,
Yeah, this book.
yes, yes. And it has 13 quilts in it, and they gave us a whole fat quarter bundle of grunge, which the quilt that's right on the front cover, I could totally see that out of that grunge they gave
Yeah,
us. I was like, I couldn't believe what was in this box. Plus, they gave us an additional pattern, which I think was a freebie, and everybody sort of got a different pattern.
yep.
And the box was just amazing. But Russ and I, as soon as we got it, we're like, oh, we need to make something together out of this. So, so today we're gonna sew the table runner up together. So this is gonna be fun because I don't think it's gonna take very long.
It doesn't look like it's going to take long,
No.
and I'm the slower sewer.
So, one thing I wanted to talk about really quick before we get too far into this, and I forget because my husband and I are going out to dinner tonight. So at the end, I might forget to say things, is that if you haven't gone over to Russ's channel yet and subscribe, please subscribe. I'm going to beg for him. um, he's definitely an up and coming YouTuber, great guy, great sewist. So follow him. Lots of things coming up in the next few weeks that you'll want to make sure you're following him for as well. Tomorrow or every Sunday, actually, Sunday evening, he always posts his vlog. So kind of like what he did for the week in his personal life and his sewing life. But starting on Monday, if you got the Puzzle Mystery Quilt Mini Mystery, the Holiday Mini Mystery from Cotton Cuts, Monday, the first clue is going to be released. And Monday evening, Russ and Shannon of Slay Arts, who couldn't be here tonight because she's got something going on, but all three of us are going to get together and sew that together over the next 2 weeks. And we're going to kick it off on Russ's channel on Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you've purchased that and you would like to sew along with us, come on over to Russ's channel. And then let's see, what else do we have going on in the next week that is on, is there anything else going on your channel during the week?
No, just
Okay.
because it's Thanksgiving week and
Yes.
we have it's every other day for the mini mystery, so it's swapping between the three channels, and that's going to
Yeah.
be just a lot of
Lot.
movement.
Yeah. So Tuesday night, if you've been doing the 2-color quilt challenge with Shannon and I, we're going to do our final reveal. Wednesday, we're going to be over on Shannon's channel doing the second clue for the puzzle mystery. Friday, which is Black Friday, instead of shopping, we're going to stay home and sew. So at 11 a.m. Eastern is when we're going to sew the third clue. And then Saturday, Russ will have his live at 11 a.m.
Yep.
That's his normal weekly live now. He's claimed a spot. Yay. And then I'll go live that evening. And then the next day on Shannon's channel at 11 a.m., we'll sew clue 5. And then Tuesday, the 28th, we'll be back on Russ's channel at 6 p.m. And then we'll wrap it all up on my channel on the 30th at 6 p.m. So that's all the dates for the puzzle mystery quilt mini mystery holiday sew along. And we'll have a finished table runner for the holidays, which is going to be really nice. I'm really excited about that one because I love the fabric that I got. So
And I'm doing two because my next door neighbor wanted one. So I'm
nice.
actually going to be sewing hers on the lives, and I'll be doing mine after the fact, just
Nice.
because it gives us different colorways on the lives.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you had bought the same colorways as me for your personal one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's nice because then we could show them a little bit more variety. That's nice. Okay, let's see. Karen Cox said Ohio State football is winning. Great to hear. Here for the fun. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Linda. Hi. Just don't want to spend too much time saying hello because we want to get sewing. Hi, Mona. How's your puppy? Hi, Julie. Good to see you again. Saw you at Stevens pop-up all day today. It was good to see you again. Hi, Matthew. Good to see you. The pumpkin fabric is pretty. Is it metallic? Yes, it's
Yes.
a really nice metallic because a lot of metallics can be scratchy or rough, and I don't think it is, in my opinion.
Yeah, when I pulled it out of the fabric bundle, I didn't even have any idea of what level of metallic it was, because there's
Mm,
that big range.
yeah.
And I was shocked when it wasn't rough.
Yes. Yeah. Me too. It's really nice. Mona said, doing good. Have a new 4-legged son. I'm so excited for you with your puppy. That's awesome. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Diana Baker said she just subscribed, or Barker, sorry, just subscribed to Russ's channel. Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And we're all going to be doing Vlogmas, Russ and Shannon and I. Some of our other friends, Sean and Steven, are not participating this year. So during Vlogmas, we're going to bug you a whole lot and say, go there, because we want you to support our friends. And we're going to do the hard work and put up a video every day. We're going to be exhausted at the end, but we get a retreat at the end to recover. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
And at
Gail
least I
said,
don't have to go too far to get to the retreat.
that's true. That's very true. Gail said, please tell us about the quilt behind you. Oh, okay. The quilt behind me is from Pastry Shop Quilts. It's the Christmas stitch block of the month that I've been working on since, gosh, I know there's people here in the chat working on it, and I can't remember when we started this thing. May, maybe June. I don't know. No, it had been before June, maybe April, May-ish sometime. And today on Steven So Long, Stephen Bland of Bland Designs and the Idiot Quilter, he has about once a month, he does a sew day where everybody can come on Zoom and just work on something. I worked on this all day and got everything put together. It's just waiting for the last month's final instructions, which will be the final border. But other than that, it's done. And I'm super excited because it's really pretty. I can't wait to get it quilted so I can put it on my bed for Christmas. Because it's big. It takes up my whole design wall. And actually, I am not tall. My husband is tall, thank goodness. And he was able to put it up there. And it actually extends beyond my design wall. So he had to do some
Oh,
trickery
wow.
to make it work. Yeah. So, let's see. It was great to see you too, Math Geek. Great to see you today. Dinah Barker said, I love Vlogmas. Tamala said, here for the distraction needed this. Oh, I'm so sorry. Tamala, she
Aw,
had to say goodbye to her senior pup. Oh,
aw,
I am
that
so
is
sorry.
always the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, well, here's like quilting hugs to you. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Ingrid. I am really happy with this quilt. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking now because I'm not gonna get any sewing done. And we're gonna get sewing on this table runner. Like I said, again, the pattern is pinned up below at the top of the chat if you are interested in this. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat as we go and sew here. So if you guys have anything you want to ask, talk about, December, on top of being Vlogmas, is also my birthday month. And for those of you who have been here the last couple of years with me, you know that one of my favorite things to do is give things to people. That's like my love language. So for my birthday, I've got a couple of helpers, one being Russ, that are going to come on my channel on the 15th, and we're going to give some stuff away. So make sure you're subscribed because you have to be subscribed. But it's going to be a lot of fun.
I kept my birthday quiet this year for the most part.
Yeah.
I normally do because I don't like it when people make a big deal about it at work. But then
Ah,
I realized after the fact, I'm like, I probably should let a few people know around when my birthday is in case, people want to be excited.
yeah.
So next year, I'll make a little bit of a to-do about it.
Nice. So tell us so we can all make a mental note. When is your birthday?
October 16th.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You just had your birthday. I kind of
Yep.
remember that now. Yes. You're 2 months ahead of me. Oh, Ingrid, that's right. It's your birthday too this month.
And then, Sean now has his birthday shout outs that he's doing. So
Nice.
apparently, if you don't tell him when your birthday is, you become on the naughty list or something.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, Tamala, I feel so bad for you. It's so hard to lose a pet.
Especially if they're not quite, the senior level. That's
Yeah,
even harder. Because sometimes, well, when my corgi got to be that age, I knew that it was coming.
yeah.
My sister's dog, I mean, he was 2 years past his expected. So she kind of knew it was coming.
Hmm.
But for Jesse, that was completely unexpected because he was only 12 and a half.
Yeah,
And I'm like, that's young for a cat. So that was rougher. I'm
yeah,
not saying that it's not rough when it's a senior because they've been with you for so long.
yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
But you're like, I know at that point you're like, I know that it's better,
Yeah,
but when you're not expecting it, that's when it's worse.
yeah.
Hey, Steven,
Hi,
I don't
Stephen. Good
know
to see
why
you.
you're a little tired.
Let's see. Oh, Sharon said her 80th was on 11/15. Well, happy belated birthday.
My niece's was the 15th.
Yeah.
She got a tattoo for her birthday.
Oh, thank you for hosting the sew day today, Stephen. I got my quilt behind me pretty much all put together except for the final borders, which should be coming next week since it was a block of the month. So that was nice to have all that dedicated time to finish this up because I'm loving it.
And I managed to finish my light bulbs on Stephen's Stowe Day, and I started some more of my sister's table runners. So I got a lot done too.
Nice. Now, a bunch of you have asked me what advent calendars I'm going to open on my channel. I've got several, but several of you have also asked me if I've got the Missouri Star one from Jenny's Jenny's Countdown to Christmas. Gosh, I can't think. I am tired. Jenny's Countdown to Christmas box. Yes, I did get that one. And if you watched last year, you know that Stephen and I opened it together. We're going to do the same thing this year because we had so much fun opening that box that we decided to do that together again this year. So that will be a separate video from my daily Vlogmas Advent for the other Advents. So definitely stay tuned for that because we had a blast and can't wait to do it again.
I remember some of them from last year, and it looked like it was a lot of fun.
Oh, we had so much fun. And it was funny because we had a lot of the same taste. The days were like, or yay, you know.
A friend of mine got Jenny's box, and he's very excited about it.
I am too, because last year was pretty good. I mean, there was a couple things that were like, but most of it was pretty good. And I was hesitant last year because previous years before that, it was not so good. So I'm really excited to see what's in it this year. I'm hoping it's as good as or better than last year. As good as would be just fine. And if there's anything I don't like, it might be a preview to the white elephant for Georgia.
Oh yeah, I still got to figure out what I'm going to get for that.
Oh, I got to turn my iron on. That would help, huh? Yeah, Steven said he's looking forward to the unboxing as well. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun doing that last year. I can't wait. Yep. Diana said, I received my Advent box Missouri Star. This is my second year. Awesome. You should come on over and open it with Steven and I then. That would be fun. We're not going to open it every single day, though. We're going to do like a few days at a time, release a video a few days at a time, because that's, yeah.
What, you're not going to record one giant video and do costume changes in between?
Don't tell all of our secrets. No, but we couldn't do every day at a time. That would be. Oh, Steven said, I was thinking the same thing for the white elephant.
No,
then we might have
two
the same
people
exact
can't be given the same gifts in the white elephant.
Right. We'll have to discuss if we do that. That's funny. Oh, thanks, Ingrid. She said she liked watching our reactions last year. She's excited we're doing it again. It was so much fun. We had a blast doing it. So
I have the Cotton Cuts Roses Your Way that I'm going to be opening as part of my Vlogmas stuff. So,
which one did you end up getting?
Like 90% certain I got the cotton.
Okay, gotcha.
Because you got the batiks.
I got the batiks, yeah. So I enjoyed it last year. So I decided to get it this year because I did get the cottons one year. And because I get so many cotton fabric, like regular cottons, through my shop and all the subscription boxes we got, pretty much everything I got that one year, I either had or things that I didn't like. So I don't get batiks on the regular. So I decided to get the batiks again because I really do like to work with them. So
yeah, I figured I would try something different for this first time since like I watched Sean and Martha last year do one of them had, I think Martha had the cotton and Sean got the batiks because Sean and batiks.
Yeah.
And like it was awesome seeing everything that was in there, and I liked both results. So I'm like, I don't know which one.
Yeah. I don't think you could really strike out with either of them, to be honest.
No,
I mean,
definitely not.
it's pretty fabric, so. But I look forward
I,
to seeing what's in yours versus mine.
yeah, I think Sean had like almost like 4 days in a row where he got the same color family of fabric. So he
Yeah.
was starting to get a little disappointed, but I'm like, you've
Yeah.
got 25 days and really only what, 7 colors that you can really deal with.
Yeah. Well, I had
So
the same thing. I had like 4 days of yellow in a row, and everybody was like, "Oh, she hates yellow." I don't hate yellow. It's not my favorite color, but it was just like, "Oh, can I have another color now?" So, and
I
actually,
kind of
too,
wonder if they know which colors are going in or if they're just packaging up a whole bunch of back quarters in bundles and just randomly
yeah,
putting numbers on them
I
after
had the
they've been
same
put in
thought, and
the
actually,
bags.
yeah, I wondered the same thing if they, especially after I got so many yellows every day in a row, because it almost became like a funny thing then, right? The first day I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yellow. The next day I was like, oh, another yellow. Third day I was like, another yellow. And by the fourth day, I just laughed. I was just like, okay. So I thought I had the same thought. I wondered if they just put in 25 different fabrics, and then after they put them in, they put the stickers on so they didn't know which day was which.
Oh, I was thinking that they just put them all in bags and just randomly pulled bags out of a bucket
Yeah,
and put a
that could be
sticker on the
too.
bag.
Yep, that could be too. Yep.
Because with as many as they do, you can easily throw a whole bunch of back quarters in a bag and
Yeah.
probably not duplicate.
No, and I didn't have any duplicates. I just had a lot of the same color in a row, but it's just fine because I've used some of those boutiques and I've saved some, and I'm going to use them for my New York Beauty when we start that. So,
Oh,
yep,
I keep debating if I want to do that.
you
Part
want
of
to
me
do
is like, I really want to do the New York Beauty. And then part of me is like, do I need to take another project up right now?
it. Yeah, yeah, no, I hear you. Let's
But I
see.
did buy the book so I can do it at some point in the future if I don't do it with y'all.
Yeah. Steven said, how did you know we were going to do advanced videos? That's funny.
Because they aren't YouTube
Um,
lives.
Christine said she's looking forward to Vlogmas, and Melissa said she's looking forward to the next puzzle mystery quilt. Yes, so if you are a Cotton Cuts puzzle mystery quilt person, you'll know that we just finished Village Green, and the next puzzle mystery quilt opens on December 1st. So to pick your colorway. So if you like the puzzle mystery quilts,
Puzzle Mystery Quilts are a lot of fun.
yep. And if you would like to be eligible for up to a 20% discount, you can join our puzzle mystery quilt group here. We're going to sew it again on my channel, and Shannon's been taking care of it, but Ingrid, who is here in the chat, she's going to take care of it this next time around, the admin stuff and the being in contact with Cotton Cuts, which thank you so much, Ingrid. Because Shannon and I, neither of us had the time to do it. Miss Legit Kit Certified Lady's getting busy, which is awesome. And I've got too many balls in my court. So Ingrid stepped up and is taking over. So we really appreciate that. But if you would like to do the next one, the Tree of Life, and get up to 20% off, come be a part of our little group. And you'll have to email Ingrid and let her know.
Or you can still support your Cotton Cuts ambassadors that you have on the other channels.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You just can't do both.
What's that?
You just can't do both.
Yeah, you just can't do both. And the ambassador one will get you, I believe, is it 10%?
I think the ambassadors, I don't remember.
I believe it's 10%. And if we have more than 20 people, we get 20%. So, we'll get at least 10% for having a group, but possibly 20%. And we've had 40 something both times. So,
but the ambassadors get something based on how many people sign up through their stuff, I think.
yeah, definitely. So if you have somebody you want to support, definitely support them.
Okay, let's see if I'm going to win bobbin chicken.
Uh-huh.
Because I know that I'm on my last seam of the bobbin. It's just, no. Well, I didn't win.
Oh. Ingrid said that's a great idea for the New York Beauty. I haven't picked fabrics for it yet. I just thought about that the other day, Ingrid. I was looking at like just doing all, and I might change my mind because I've been going back and forth between doing colorful batiks in a black background or white, but thinking about black because it goes really well with batiks, or doing like a teal, different colors of teals because I have a whole bunch of teal batiks in different prints and different colors of teal with a really, really almost white but light teal background fabric. So I'm kind of hedging back and forth. I'll have to make the
Both
decision
sound
soon.
like a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'll have to make the decision soon. And the only reason I was leaning towards the teals is because I saw a teal and black one at a quilt show. And I really loved it. So, but I've got all those colored batiks still. So that would be pretty too. I don't know.
It would almost be nice if Cotton Cuts even had like a pattern that you can do with the 24 fabrics you get.
Yeah. Well, they did give us a couple of like pattern cards, like the Villa Rosa ones or whatever, but they
Uh-huh.
weren't specifically for like, oh, here's a pattern for 25 batiks. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So, yeah.
or
Thank
you
you,
can be
Marie.
crazy and do a another socialites quilt.
Oh, no. That is a one and done on that one. That was, well, because you made it
Yeah.
too. That was a beast, and that took a long time to put together. And no.
I'm now starting to see some of the early blocks in my time hop.
Hmm.
And all I'm saying is I'm thankful that it's done. I
Yes.
mean, I still got to wait for it to be quilted and I got to put the binding on afterwards. And that's going to be hand binding to the back,
Whew.
which is 400 inches.
Because you are a glutton for punishment, or
Uh, my philosophy is if it's something that or if it's someone or something that I really care about, it's going
Mhm.
to get hand binding.
Special
If it
treat.
is, like if it's going to be a baby quilt that is already going to get the ton of use or
Uh-huh.
a wall hanging where nobody's going to see it, they can have machine binding.
Gotcha. That's a good philosophy.
And I first learned, or I first tried, I'm not even going to say learned, I did YouTube University for machine binding,
Hmm.
and it did not come out great. I mean, it came out. I mean, the people still loved quilts, but it didn't come out great.
Yeah.
And when I made mom's quilt, my friend said that I can use the long arm to quilt it, but the condition was I had to hand bind the binding down. And I was like, that's a huge price to pay. But
Yeah.
okay, fine, whatever. And then I did that and kind of forgot how to machine bind.
Oh.
And it was a year ago, I think, that I took the machine binding class at my local quilt shop. And they said, what are you doing here? You already know how to bind. I said, yeah, I hand bind. I don't machine bind, and I need to be able to get some of this done faster.
Hmm.
And she's like, oh, okay. And like I learned so much in that class. It was, as I tell people, it was worth the price of admission.
Good.
And there's many classes that I have taken that the instructor who knows me at the shop, they're like, why are you in this class? You know how to do this thing. And I was like, but I don't know either all the techniques or there's something that I know that you're going to teach me. And
Hmm.
that in itself is worth the price of admission.
Sure.
But there's a class that I want to take, but it's not in a convenient time. And I told the shop owner, I said, I can't make it because one of the shops, the one that's further away from me, but still close, is doing the Tula butterfly as a
Oh.
6 or 8 week class.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, we don't have any kits available. We can't get any more kits. But if you go on the internet and buy your kit, you can join the class.
Hmm.
And I said, I have the kit, but I can't make it on Thursday evening just because it's Thursdays are our in office day.
Yeah.
And I can't get up to my house, get Riley settled, and then
Yeah.
drive another like 10 miles north to get to their shop.
Mm.
So I'm still going to do the Tula butterfly at some
Just on
point.
your own time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of Tula ones to do, don't you?
Uh, yes, I may or may not have gotten the Besties kit in the mail yesterday.
Believe me, I can't talk. I've got so many kits and so much fabric that I probably stop buying things for 2 years and not run out of stuff to do.
I mean, I'm the one who pre-ordered both Camille Ross Kelly kits, sight unseen, basically.
Yeah. They're going to be awesome though.
Oh, I'm not arguing that. I know they're going to be awesome. And my local shop, they had the lighthearted quilt out today because they were too involved in Halloween last
Uh-huh.
month to have it out for last month when it should have been out. But they brought it out and I'm like, that's gorgeous. I need to get time to do that quilt.
Yeah. Hey Bev, good to see you. Yes, so Ingrid's answering questions about the Tree of Life. If you would like to participate in the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt Tree of Life, that begins, well, it doesn't begin till February, but signups are December 1st if you have not done a Puzzle Mystery Quilt before. They are November 30th. You get a day early if you finished or if you did Village Green. But don't worry for those of you who didn't do Village Green. I've never seen them sell out a colorway the day before, but they do sell out the day of. And like, if it opens at 8 a.m. Central, you better be there at 8 a.m. Central. So if there's a certain color you want.
Yes,
Uh,
my sister got online at 8:30 and was
mhm.
mad that petting zoo was sold out.
Oh no. Yep, it happens that quick. And they've got the colorways over on their website now. They keep saying they're going to add a couple more, but they haven't done that yet, or at least not as of yesterday, because I checked yesterday. Um, so yeah, if you want to be part of that, Ingrid, who's here in the chat, she's going to take over our group for us as far as doing the admin stuff with Cotton Cuts, so we can get the 20% off discount if we have more than 20 people join us. The last two times we've had 40 something. So if we get even half of the group, we'll have enough to get 20% off. So great discount. And then you could sew with us if you like. So it's a good way to keep yourself accountable. I've never finished
Yeah,
a puzzle mystery quilt ever on time. And I finished both of my Village Greens. So
I finished uh So Sweet on time, but I haven't quilted it yet. And I have Lavender for Village Green that I haven't done the first walk with. I feel kind of bad, but I will be doing all of those at the retreat. But yeah, I am completely caught up on two colorways of Carnival. So yeah, the whole Zoom thing is definitely keeping me on track.
Yes. Yeah. Jeannie said Russ Kendall Taylor did tutorials on the Tula butterfly quilt on his channel.
Yep. I did see those, and
Oh,
that was
good.
part of the reason why I was excited to get the Tula butterflies or Tula
Awesome.
butterfly,
Yeah.
because I know that there's good tutorials out there.
So for this table runner that we're working on, this harvest, there's two different blocks. Here's one block,
And here's one block,
and then here is the other block.
and here is the other block.
This is how fast these go together. I have all my blocks done. Now all I have
I
to
do
do is
too.
put this table runner together. So we're almost done already.
And we're only 40 minutes in.
I know, crazy, right? I don't think I've ever done a table runner this fast, ever.
This might be faster than the 10-minute table runners that I'm
I think
doing.
it is. Those ones that say 10-minute table runners are not 10 minutes. But maybe it's because I'm too fussy. I don't know.
That's got to be what my thing is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. There was a table runner class that they are offering at my shop. It is called Fast to Finish, and it includes tassels.
Oh,
And
wow.
I sent the picture to my sister. And I said, I wonder how fast these are compared to the 10-minute table runners.
We should tell her that you're swapping out to this pattern for the rest of her things because this one's easy. And we know it's fast to cut. It's sewing fast.
Well, the difference is the 10-minute table runners, they're finished when you finish,
That's
whereas you
true.
still have to quilt these.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Although then I would just like line up a bunch and throw them on the long arm all at the same time.
Yeah.
I could see this doing this in the Christmas cult like fabrics if you needed a last minute like host gift
Yeah.
something, you know.
And especially if you want to do a couple of them for other Christmas gifts. And like you said, throw a handful on the long arm
Yeah, if they
for
were
the
all
people with long arms.
you could pick the same backing and just like throw a bunch of them up
Yeah.
there. Yep,
Because
easy.
I did that uh 3 years ago. Uh I had three wall hangings that were all fairly small.
Uh-huh.
And I managed to get a friend of mine with a long arm to put them all three on his long arm at the same time. Because I wasn't even thinking of saying um, they can all go in on one time. It just didn't occur to me because I didn't have a long arm at the time.
Yeah.
And when he put them all on the long arm, I was like, that is genius. And like just all three side by side by side. And I said, wow, we're going to have this quilted in no time.
Yeah.
That was the day that I called in favors because the they were wall hangings and they were host gifts for our neighborhood progressive dinner.
Oh, okay.
And because I was doing I was one of the hosts, and I made the same wall hanging for all three houses.
Oh.
But one of them was hiding down their hallway. It was because the first house was my house, and everybody saw it. And then everybody saw it at the third house, and they made a comment of, "Wasn't this at Russ's?" And we're like, "No, no, Russ had his at Russ's." And
Right.
then they were trying to figure out where the middle house was, and I said, "I have no idea where they put it." And I found out that they put it down their hall over their circuit breaker.
Oh,
And I was like,
okay.
"Nobody's gonna see it there."
Uh, it's a good way to cover up an ugly circuit breaker, though.
It is. And Ingrid asks if I'm tired of making table runners.
Oh yeah.
Yes and no. I I'm tired of the 10-minute table runners, but I still got uh well, I got 4 finished today except for the top stitching. And then I got 2 more to finish. And I got to figure out where I'm missing one.
And so for the people who don't know that story, tell them why you're making so many table runners.
So when I was in Massachusetts this past May, June, because I got there the end of May and that uh historically mom would go with me to the quilt shops because she didn't have anything better to do. And I was like, I'm keeping you out of trouble. So there's that.
Yeah.
She passed away a few years ago, so she can't be my partner in crime. So this past year, my sister was off for a few of the days that I was there. So I made her go with me. And apparently, for payment, at the first shop that we went to, they had kits for 10-minute table runners. And she first saw a couple of them and she wanted them. And it was initially seasons that she wanted, but then she realized, well, seasons mean a month, and I don't want to have like Halloween out in the middle of September and all the way through like in that. So it ended up becoming 12 months. Actually, I think we only found fabric for 11. And I joked that, am I going to be your personal sweatshop for this? And I even joked with the shop owner that was selling the kits. And I said, if it takes me longer than 10 minutes, do I get my money back? And I have now since found out it takes me about 45 minutes to do a 10-minute table runner.
And that's why the shop owner didn't answer you, right?
Oh, they love me to pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, because I emailed them or I Facebook Messenger them and said, I'm on my way into town. What are your hours for Thanksgiving? Because I know they have different hours.
Mm-hmm.
They have different hours from everything normally. And I said, okay, well, I'll be here on such and such date probably. And I showed up and they're like, Russ, we've missed you.
Oh, that's nice. It's nice to
In
have a shop
fact,
that remembers you like that.
oh, it was rough. I think I went there the year that mom passed because I was still up
Mm.
there. And I walk in and they're like, Russ, how have you been? And I said, and then they're like, where's your mom? And I'm like,
Ouch.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm,
I knew it was going to happen,
that's
but
hard. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was just that whole that. And the same thing happened at Chick-fil-A. They had opened up a Chick-fil-A up there. I forget how many years ago it was, but it was I was up there for for a surprise visit for something.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to Chick-fil-A and like I was using my app and they were like, what do you mean? No, they didn't have the app yet. I was using my card, my Chick-fil-A card.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, how do you have this? We don't have this here yet. And I was like, I'm not from here.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, I came back and I ordered something and I was joking, what, you don't remember my order from 2 years ago? And there was another person back there. They're like, you're the person from Georgia, aren't you? So yes, they like I love when they remember me.
Yeah. That's fun.
And I do things to make it fun for them to remember me. I'm not the annoying customer that they're like, oh, it's you again.
All right, let's see. Bev said she finished and hand bound her Patriot box quilt. Awesome. Ooh, I can't wait to see that, Bev. Melissa said, "Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about that pattern as a Christmas runner. This would be great, and you'll be able to get it done
Yes.
for sure before Christmas."
I
Bev,
mean,
Bev said, "I
I'm
made
done
five
with
dresser
mine.
scarves.
So
Mine too. I am too. I was waiting for you." Bev said, "I made 5 dresser scarves and table toppers for the same fabric for my niece. I long armed 2 yards of fabric at a time, then cut out the sizes I needed and bound them. They turned out really nice." Nice.
oh, nice.
That's a great idea. Okay, so you want to show it? All done. Oh my gosh. And less than 45 minutes. And that's with us chatting,
Yeah,
talking at the beginning and not really starting until what, 10 minutes in?
yeah.
And we have a whole table runner.
Again, faster than 10-minute table runner, but it still needs to be quilted.
Still needs to be quilted, but it's again gonna get quilted up really. My fabric from Fort Worth that I ordered for the backing, this pumpkin shiny, is gonna be here Monday. So
Nice.
I will be able to have it done on Monday. And
Yeah,
then,
I looked at my local quilt shop to see if they carried it. They have every other fabric in this line except for the
oh,
pumpkin,
except
the
for that
shiny
one.
pumpkin, because they don't
Well,
like most of the metallics, so they don't normally buy the metallics because they don't sell.
yeah. Well, the thing I
And I
did
told them
not
how
tell
much they missed
you,
that.
the thing I did not tell you is when I found the pumpkin, the orange metallic, they also had a cream pumpkin metallic and a teal pumpkin metallic. You know, I bought those because my daughter, okay, you guys, we all enable each other, right? Okay. And it was funny because they were talking about that today on Steven So Day about how we
Uh-huh.
like not very many people have bought things, but my daughter was down here when I was looking at the orange one to get some for backing for this. And she's like, oh, it comes in teal and cream. And she's like, you could get those and you could make throw pillows. And she got me so excited that I went ahead and bought both of those to make throw pillows. And now I'm like, why did I do that? But they're going to be pretty though. And because she knows I can't resist the teal, you know.
Diana is asking how we would quilt it because she would have to do it on her sewing machine. Well, stitching in the ditch is always a good thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And this makes it really awesome to stitch in the ditch.
Yes.
I I bought a really cool pumpkin pantograph that I've done on a few other projects. That's what I'm going to end up doing
Yeah. I've got
because
pumpkins and things too. If you're good at meander, this I think that would look really good on this too. You could do a
if you
thread.
can see the pumpkin
Yeah.
in the design there, I think that's what I'm going to do because it's on the pumpkin that we made a few weeks ago.
Yep. Yep. So I'm probably gonna do the same as Russ and put pumpkins on this, but I'm probably gonna do like a thread that will blend in because I want these beautiful fabrics to show up to,
Yeah.
the star. Um, but yeah, but if you're doing on your domestic, like Russ said, this is actually a really perfect thing to do on your domestic because in this square, you could just go around the square, maybe do some echoing. And then in this block, you could just go stitch in the ditch on these straight pieces. So this one would be a really easy one to quilt up even on your domestic.
And it'd
So
probably take you 15 minutes to quilt
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's gonna take you longer or us longer to quilt it
To
on our
load
one
the armor on.
than
Yeah.
you guys on your domestic. Although the one nice thing is because this block isn't very wide or this runner's not wide, we'll be able to do one pass across with the long arm and be done. It won't
Yep.
have to take, it won't need multiple rolls. We won't have to roll it up. So that's good. So pumpkin, very nice. I'm still working on my pumpkin block. First time hand binding a project. It is moving very slow. That's
Hand
okay.
binding is very slow.
It is very slow. And the fact that you're doing it, I hands down to you because I won't hand sew anything. I'm allergic. Mm-hmm. That's my story.
I'm
I'm
like I said,
sticking to it.
I'm just hand sew binding to the back. That's the only thing I will do.
Yeah.
Um, when I took my intermediate class, they were talking about hexes and they're like, you'll be addicted to it. I was like, I don't think I'm going to be in the Betty Ford or the hexie wing of the Betty Ford clinic.
No. I got Hexties in a subscription box probably this was years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago. And I put them in my little project bag and I had my little needles and my little scissors and I carried them everywhere we went to the beach, in the park. I did about probably 14 or 15 of them and I chucked them. I'm like, this is enough of this junk. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
They are gorgeous, but they're way like, and I
They
think
take,
maybe a lot of my issue is that was when I had surgery on my wrist
uh-huh.
and I was in a cast for a good portion of it.
Oh,
So I didn't have a good experience,
yeah.
but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I really want to do all these hexies. And
Yeah.
I love the projects that I see. I love seeing them. I don't want to do them.
Yeah. It takes so much time, and like you said, and I don't know. I think I'm just too impatient for it to wait that long for a project to be done. I mean, not that other projects are fast. The block of the month behind me, this quilt, I love it, and it took months, but I could see progress happening faster, I guess,
Yeah.
than the hexies. It was like, oh man, it's been like months and I've only gotten 2 done. Yeah, no. Oh wow. Ohio State in the second half, 27, Michigan 0. Yay!
Wow.
Michigan is our biggest rival here in Ohio. So the fact that they have 0 and we have 27 is amazing.
Is it
So
a home or away game? Do you know?
it's an away game. It's in Michigan,
So that makes it even better.
which makes it even better. Yeah. But literally there's times where like, one team or the other, if they've lost, there'll be riots in the streets, and it's crazy. I mean, that's how big the rivalry is. So
Ah,
yeah. Beth said I was working on the binding while on the train. Awesome. She took the train from Florida, the car train from Florida up to PA. So
oh,
yeah. And Bev is going to be at the retreat, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
yep. I remember that. She,
Yeah.
because she was asking at our carnival so day, like beforehand, she was trying to ask if I knew where something was, and I
Oh
don't know
yeah, that's
Georgia
right.
geography.
Yeah, that's right. Because she's stopping at a friend's house in Georgia before.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. So oh, Michigan's next week. I'm sorry. Karen said it's Minnesota,
Oh.
not Michigan. Oh, darn, I
Oh.
was so excited. We're beating Michigan. No, I got confused. I thought for some reason Michigan was this week, but okay. Well, at least we're beating Minnesota, so that's good because our record will be good going into Michigan. Hopefully, that'll
Yes.
intimidate them a little bit. Goodness. All right. Well, we're done. I can't believe that it's not even 6 o'clock and we're done.
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell and talk about anything else on your channel coming up, or remind people what's going on or anything like that before we go?
Just the big things of I publish my vlog on Sunday evenings. That may shift after Vlogmas. I don't know yet. I got to figure out what's going on with that. And then the lives that we're doing for the mini mystery is going to be on my channel Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern, and Shannon's channel on Wednesday at 6 p.m. and Stephanie's channel on Friday at 11 a.m. all Eastern time. So I know that there's going to be that. And then the following week, I don't have those dates memorized yet.
That's okay.
And then Saturday, every Saturday morning, I am doing 11Zs with Russ on my channel at 11 a.m. Eastern.
That's fun. I love that name. That's so fun.
And going live is so much fun. I don't know what took me so long.
Shannon and I were after him. Go live, go live. He didn't want to,
Definitely were.
but I think he's addicted now.
I might be in the Go Live wing of the Betty Ford Clinic.
Yes. Plus, we're getting him to the point where he can bring guests on. So, because I know Stephen has said, you can bring me on.
Yes. I managed to test out Zoom yesterday while I was off. And I think I got a screenshot that it worked. So I'm expecting it to work Monday night.
Awesome. Cool. Let's see. It's okay, Russ. Got it all figured out. I'm going to be getting pecans on the way. Anybody want some? Yes.
I think Patty said that she was going to make a pecan pie while we were up there at the retreat.
Pecans are one of my favorite nuts, so I'm all for that. Yeah.
Yes.
And my stepfather, he is from Alabama originally, and he said I make the best pecan pie he's ever had. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. Although he might be being nice because he likes me a little bit. Kim said, so glad I caught you on your live. Sorry I caught it at the end. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're about
There's
to
a
go
replay
because,
button. It'll still be awesome.
yes, and we're about to go because we made these table runners that we did in less than an hour, which cool. The pattern is in the description box below this video and also pinned at the top in the chat there. So if you want to make this, I can see this being made out of Christmas fabric or anything. If you need a last minute gift, like I said, you saw how fast we put this together. So, you know, if you find yourself getting invited to a party at the last minute and you need something, you could do this all in one day. If I wasn't going to dinner, I could throw this on my long arm tonight, bind it tonight, and have it done. So,
Yep.
yeah. Bev said,
Maybe that's what I'll do. I can go to the quilt shop tomorrow, buy a couple yards of fabric and make even more.
There you go. There you go. Give yourself more stuff to do.
Exactly.
All right. So Monday is, well, tomorrow is Russ's vlog. So make sure you check that out on his channel. And then Monday is the next Fort Worth Fabric Studio Sew Along day. So I'll see you Monday morning. And then Monday evening, I will be with Russ on his channel and Shannon of Slay Arts. We're all going to be convening or going over to Russ's channel and starting the holiday puzzle mystery quilts mini mystery from Cotton Cats. And then Tuesday is the 2-color quilt challenge, the final wrap of that. And I'm really excited to be done with that. We'll see if I get mine done. I'm not quite done yet. So might be a race to the finish. But that'll be Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, we're going to go on Shannon's channel, like Russ was saying earlier, do the second day of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt. We're going to have Thanksgiving off. Woo, good. We're going to need it. That's a lot of videos in a week. And then Friday, we're going to be on my channel at 11 a.m. for the third day of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt. It's every 2 days, if you're catching the hint. And then Saturday, Russ and then Sunday, Shannon will do her live with us on her channel to do another puzzle mystery quilt. And then Tuesday and Thursday the following week. So we've got a jam-packed couple of weeks, but it's kind of going to get us in the mode of making a video more often because Vlogmas is coming up in December. So it's kind of nice to have a little bit of a lead into that. So
yep.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff coming up. And Missouri Star Quilt advent box I'm going to be opening with Stephen on his channel, Bland Designs and Idiot Quilter. And then Shannon and I are going to start the New York Beauty in December. So we have all kind of fun things coming up. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to Shannon and Russ and Stephen and all these folks. They all are unique in their own way. We all have different ideas. And that's kind of what I love about this little group that we have going on of friends, because we all have a different perspective. We all have different things that we love. And I learn a lot from all of these people. So I hope you guys follow them. That way you can learn from them too. All right. Well, that's all I've got. So thank you again, Russ, for sewing with me.
Thank you.
I'm mind blown how fast this was. So hi, Adam. Good to see you. We're about to go, but thanks for stopping in. It was great to see you today. Adam Sews has got a wonderful channel on YouTube. And if you love Tula Pink, he loves Tula Pink. He's the biggest Tula Pink collector that I've ever met. And he makes awesome stuff. So go check out his channel. I'm not sure if he's doing Vlogmas. I can't remember what he said. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Right. Adam, if you're doing Vlogmas, let me know really quick on here. I couldn't remember what he said, if he was or not. I don't think he was, but he might be. Anyway, whether he's doing Vlogmas or not, go check out his channel. I know he puts up at least one video a week on Fridays, where he gives you an update of what he's been up to. And I don't know how he gets it all done. He has so many projects done every week, and I'm just in awe of him. He makes amazing bags. He makes dolls. He makes beautiful quilts. So go check him out.
He is doing Vlogmas, he says.
He is. Okay, great. Awesome. So definitely go subscribe to his channel then so you can watch him during Vlogmas. And everyone that's going to be doing Vlogmas of our group, I'm going to be putting in my video every day a link to their channel. So I'll have Adam and Russ and Shannon. Stephen and Sean are not doing Vlogmas, but of course you can go check out their regular videos. So yeah. All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow on Russ and then Monday night. So take care and have a great week. See you soon.
Bye.